What's up everyone? In today's video, we're going to be predicting and analyzing the preview images for episode 4 of season 3 of Jujutsu Kaisen. Now here's a quick warning, the last preview does look like a spoiler, so I'm going to save that for last. There's going to be a timestamp for that kind of preview, so if you don't want to get any spoilers, I highly suggest you to not watch that part of the video, which is at the very end, so yeah. I am not a manga reader, that's why I'm doing this. If I read the manga, then there's clearly no point of doing this. So without further ado, let's check it out. Alright, first image we have this old guy right here. I don't know who he is. I feel like we might have seen him in the first episode when Naoya and then two older brothers in the Zenin were talking. Or I think that's pretty much it. I have no idea who this guy is, to be honest. But he looks like he's using some kind of curse technique, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I got nothing much to say on this, except he's probably going to die. Next up, we have this image, a close-up shot of Maki's eye. Did she get that scar from the fight? I think she doesn't have that scar right now. Actually, I haven't been looking too much at Maki. Well, I can check it out right now. Oh, never mind, she does have a scar. Look at that. Her eyes covered right now. Yep. And over here, it looks like there's like some ninjas trying to attack her. I think they're ninjas from the Zenin clan and they're trying to attack Maki. And I feel like the reason why we're getting a close-up shot, just because of a gut feeling, I feel like she's charging like a heavy attack right now that she's gonna like use to annihilate all of the enemies around her. Because I think she's surrounded right now, judging by this close-up shot, and she's thinking of, yep, I'm gonna use a heavy move to like annihilate all of them in like one like swoop. So yeah. Oh god, it's be so fun to see if I'm like wrong about this or not. But yeah. Okay, next up, I feel like this is the next shot. After she charges up her move, she's gonna attack all of them. I feel like now she's surrounded by all of them, and then yeah, she looks so badass in this shot, by the way. And I think over here, is that a new weapon? I'm pretty sure, from what I can remember, she used that broomstick. Well, no, not a broomstick, but like a pole for a really long time. And I guess we haven't seen her fight after she got burned, so I don't know what her new weapon is. This might be her new weapon that she picks up in the next episode. Well, in this episode, well, this week's episode. And judging from this pose, it kind of looks like Toji's weapon, which is kind of cool. It also gave me Forfin vibes from Vinland Saga, because you know he used the daggers. Alright, moving on. This shot right here just shows her just killing some people. So yeah, I mean, there's nothing too much to predict in this shot. She's just killing people with a new weapon, I guess. Which nice. Now this shot's interesting. We have Naoya right here, which I don't know why his mouth's like that. He kind of gives me like some animatronic vibes from Five Nights at Freddy's. I don't know why. Anyways, he looks really cocky right now. I feel like he's probably just meeting like the Maki or Mai, and he's like, yeah, good to see you here again. Time to kick your ass. So yeah. Oh my god, so in this shot right here, we actually saw this in the season 3 official trailer right here. Oh, you know, him and Mai attacking. I thought this was gonna happen in the Culling games, but never mind, it happens in this episode, which is pretty cool. So they're probably gonna fight each other, and his eyes are rolled back, and he looks like Herobrine if you give him brown hair and you make him more of a square. Oh, that kind of rhymed. Anyways, let's move on. This shot of Mai is pretty interesting because I'm pretty sure after they get, I think this is gonna be the ending of the episode. They're gonna get all the like the weapons from like the Zenin clan, you know, and they'll be like, okay, we've done it. Now we can finally go off into the Culling games, which is, I guess, you know, I guess that's the kind of look I'm getting. Like, yay, we finally did it. So yeah. And in this preview image, I think you can see Maki. She's like, you know, she's like really hurt. You know, we're getting a close-up shot of her. Though this pose looks very menacing. I don't know what she could be cooking up. She could just be really injured, or she's actually charging up like a fatal blow to finish off her opponent. Just a quick reminder, next up is the final preview, and it does look like a spoiler, so be prepared, okay? So if you don't want to be spoiled, click off right now. If you want to say what I think is the most important bit of episode 4, click off right now. But without further ado, let's check this out. Okay, yo, Maki, yo, I've been seeing you in all these preview images. Do not tell me you died in this episode, bro. Don't forget, you got Yuta waiting for you in the Culling games, okay? You and Yuta are meant to, like, you know, have a good, happy life after everything is done, I think. Well, I hope. I don't know what happens. But, yo, Maki, please don't die, man. I feel like she's probably not dead. I feel like this is a very... Nah, I don't think she'll die like that. There's no way. But anything can happen in Jujutsu Kaisen, bro. They be killing off all the characters, but all the side characters a lot. So yeah, Maki and Mai, yeah, this is really sad. You see Mai crying right there, which, you know, if my prediction's correct, you know, and if I think this is how the episode's gonna end with her on the ocean, this scene should be somewhere like in the middle of the fight where, you know, Mai thinks she's dead, but she's like, oh no, I'm awake, and then boom, they can get the hell out of there. Now, that's only one prediction. Another prediction could be just yeah, she's just dead. But I highly doubt that's the way. So yeah, I'm just gonna say that, you know, Maki is gonna survive. This right here is just her, just, you know, unconscious or something. So yeah. Anyway, that's all the preview images we have in today's video. Yo, I'm so excited for episode 4, man. Episode 3 was really good. I just don't understand, like, the hate behind episode 3. Like, it's not a bad episode. We got so much good information. And the characters, like, I've heard complaints about the characters. Why did they not leave the room? Like, it was just so much. Like, logically, they couldn't leave the room because Tengen can't leave the room and they have to talk to the Tengen to get all the information. The backstory had Unsealed Gojo and the current game rules, which people, like, I've been hearing that, you know, why we're hearing the rules again? Well, we already know the rules, but the characters doesn't know the rules, so now they know the rules. We're going to see the interactions between them. Now we're going to see how everything's going to be planned out, where everyone's going to go, what's going to be next in the story. That's something that's very important, is the story, so yeah. But anyways, that's it for today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed. Can't wait to see the next episode of Jujutsu Kaisen. Also, the animation team on the episode. Holy crap. That is, it's going to be insane. I'm expecting a very, very good episode, and apparently I heard it's 28 minutes long, so we'll be in for a good treat. Anyways, that's it for today's video. Hopefully you have a safe day, stay safe, have a good one. See you next time. Bye-bye.